Hello YouTube, Eddie from Keystone Productions back with a brand new video, and this is Keystone Buys episode 22, or at least I hope it's 22. I didn't check before I started filming. And this, as you can tell by the title, is what cars I bought from the 2016 A-Case assortment from Hot Wheels. Now, as the assortments come out, I will make more Keystone Buys videos, but because I'm starting so late, I'm going to do the A case B, C, D, E, F, and G because I have all those assortments already. I bought all the cars I wanted to buy from those assortments. Most of the assortments, I limited myself to 5 cars per assortment. Some cars even less than that, or some assortments even less than that. So as I make these Keystone Buys videos, you'll be able to see what I purchased. So you can suggest diecast showcase videos for certain cars if I don't already plan on making a diecast showcase for all these individual cars. Now, speaking of that, I won't be making a diecast showcase video for each individual car, only a few, but I will have all these cars open and on the turntable in a later video. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get started with this episode of Keystone Buys. Alrighty, here we go for this episode of Keystone Buys. In the A-Case assortment from Hot Wheels, I bought 5 cars, and here is the first one. It is the 69 Dodge Coronet Super B, and it is one of my favorite cars from this entire 2016 year, and it's really only just begun. I just love the metallic green paint. The casting, I absolutely love. The stanzo, it's just biased towards the front a little bit, so it has a little bit of a muscle feel, but without too much. The tampos, the flame tampos, look really nice. And the 2016 year for Hot Wheels saw new card art with the segment on the front instead of the stupid showroom, workshop, other stuff. So that's nice to see. That's the first car, and here's the second one. It goes kind of along with the Coronet. It is the 77 Pontiac Firebird, and this is also one of my favorite cars from 2016 already, simply because it's an awesome casting, and the flames on this are really cool. I love how Hot Wheels molded the T-tops in. Everything just looks really cool on this model, and as you will see in a later video, this was actually turned into a Zamac car. If you don't know what that is, Zamac stands for zinc, aluminum, magnesium, and copper, and those are the 4 metals that Mattel uses to make the Hot Wheels cars. And every so often they release 3 different cars as Zamac models in with the basic assortment, and all they have is a clear coat over the bare metal with their regular tampos on. So let me just grab that car right now actually, because I have it right here, and here it is. As you can see, it's just the bare metal with the same exact tampos as the regular issue, just a bit more prominent because it's on a silver looking car versus the dark red. But that's just a quick aside. Let's get back to the main point of the video. Here's the third car, the Lamborghini Huracan LP6104. This is one of my favorite Lamborghinis. I'm not a big Lamborghini guy, but I do tend to like the Huracan a lot. I like the simple black stripe. This is the first issue that is not a factory color, to my knowledge. At least the color might be, but I don't think it comes with the stripe. It's from the exotics segment. It's a really cool model. I also have the yellow and neon green releases, so that'll go nice with them. The next car is some Mopar, the Dodge Challenger drift car, and based on the casting, I put this Challenger around 2010 or 11. It's a nice model. This is not an error. If you look at the card art, the wheels are supposed to be different colors. The tampos are just crazy, and they're really cool because of that. I love Dodge Challengers, and I never bought a version of this casting, so I figured now is a good time to get one because it looked really cool. And the last model is a truck. It is one of my favorite Hot Wheels truck castings, the 67 Chevy C10. Now last year they issued this casting with some flames on the side, but this year they seem to be going with a much more reserved, realistic stripe pattern, much more modest, and I really dig it. It looks really, really sharp, really clean on the glossy black paint of this truck. And as you'll see in a later episode of Keystone Buys, Hot Wheels already did a re-release of this truck with gloss blue paint, and that looks almost as good. I like this version better, but both are pretty nice. So that about wraps things up for this episode of Keystone Buys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And in case you couldn't tell by the way I was talking about these cars, I will be doing a die-cast showcase on the Coronet Super Bee, the Pontiac Firebird, and the Chevy C10. If you would like to see a die-cast showcase video on these two cars up here, comment down below and I'll be sure to do that. But otherwise, I'll just be sticking to these three cars. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to tune in for the next episode of Keystone Buys when I show what cars I bought from the B-Case assortment. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.